All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, we have a little bit of news pertaining to the big fight this weekend in Newcastle, Australia. Of course, we have Tim Tszyu taking on Joey Spencer. And I would say somewhat of a comeback fight for Tim Tszyu. You guys know he's coming off of two giant losses back-to-back. First to the unified champion at 154, Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora holds the WBC, WBO titles. And then his second loss, of course, was to the IBF champion, Bakaram Martazelev. So now Tim Tszyu kind of finds himself in a place with this fight. I would say he's at a crossroads in his career where he needs to win this fight. I think he needs to win this fight if he wants to be seen with the elites at 154 pounds. So I think it's do or die time for Tim Tszyu. Now, there is some controversy coming up with the fight. Spencer's threatening to pull out. So let me read this to you guys, catch you guys up to speed on what's going on with this. So it says, controversy is currently afoot in Australia. This ahead of Tim Tszyu's scheduled fight with Joey Spencer. The two are set to fight this weekend in Newcastle, Australia, but Spencer is fuming, having learned that all three scoring officials for the bout will be Australian. Spencer is now threatening to walk away. Interestingly enough, another fighter, an Australian fighter, Michael Zarafa, who has long since had a verbal beef with Tszyu, has offered to step in at short notice to fight Tszyu if Spencer does indeed go home. It says, but will this fight actually happen now? Three hometown judges is obviously a glaring unfair advantage for any fighter, and Tszyu is now under pressure to stand up and call for neutral judges. Is Spencer right to walk out of the fight if neutral judges are not put in place? Spencer's team has said they would have never signed on for the fight if they would end up fighting an Australian in Australia with three Australian judges working for the fight. So let me give my opinion on this. First of all, this is a fight that I really wanted to see. I really wanted to see if Tim Tszyu has added some new wrinkles to his game. So I was interested in seeing that. Now, at their last face-off, I talked about in another video how it seems like Tim Tszyu lacked confidence, and Joey Spencer just looked extremely confident in the fight. And I'm hoping that's not the case for Tim Tszyu. I'm hoping this is not the end for Tim Tszyu, but we'll see. But in all honesty, three Australian judges, you have Joey Spencer, an American fighter. Yeah, even if it's not, any shenanigans going on, the optics of that looks really bad, in my opinion. They need to have neutral judges. They need to have everything on an even playing field. And that is the biggest Achilles heel for me in the sport of boxing. We always have these type of things where, the deck is stacked against another fighter and they leave room for, bad decisions to be made and cheating to take place. So they have to handle this. And I wouldn't blame Joey Spencer if he walked and not, if he walked away from the fight and not fight Tim Tszyu, because it just doesn't sit right, and I can understand it wouldn't sit right with him either. You're talking about his career. He doesn't want to get cheated. He wants everything to be up and up. But hopefully they can work this out. Hopefully Tim Tszyu will speak out against this. He seems like a stand-up guy to me. I never seen Tim Tszyu as, a guy who wants the deck stacked in his favor. I just never got that feeling from him. But you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Will you still be watching the fight if Joey Spencer pulls out? What do you think? Should Tim Tszyu, say something about this? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.